All right, guys, here we go. So thank you for checking out the video. This is Gage Reality. I was in the process of installing this Monstrum tactical shotgun shell side mount and rail on my Mossberg 500. You know, I'm not really pro side saddle for your shotgun. I think it's kind of gimmicky, but I do think there are situations to where you would need it. Let's say, for instance, that if you only had a shotgun in your household, a side saddle might be a great idea. Or maybe just having a pouch full of shells, or maybe having a tactical vest with your shells on the vest. I think that'd be great. But I'm gonna add this side saddle simply because someone told me about this and they said, well, at least try it out, do a review and see how it works, right? So I'm doing it. Also, I wanted to put this on here because I was in a store called Bargain Hunt the other day and I saw this red dot and I'm like, you guys sell red dots? This is like one of those stores that where like you go and get like Adidas and Fila shirts and Mossy Oak and, you know, Under Armour for the low, like after it leaves the department store and then it goes to JC Penney, Ross, Maxway, TJ Maxx, then it ends up at the Bargain Hunt, right? So I'm like, damn, Xenon, I guess that's how you say it. I mean, I have public school education. Xenon, I think that's how you say it. So it has you know, red, green reticle, and I guess that's a blue reticle too. Yeah, it does, red, green, and blue reticle. So I wanted to try this out, and I was like, I'm not gonna put it on the rifle. I'm actually gonna go ahead, put it onto the shotgun and see how it works. So I paid a couple bucks for this, less than $20. I'm gonna see how it works, all right? And I'm gonna go ahead and install this. So I was already in the process of taking the screws out, but then I said, well, let me video it, right? So if you want to see, the gun is clear, right? It's on safe. It has no ammunition, right? So I was like, you know, let's go ahead, do a video on it, and, you know, kind of go from there. Go ahead, take these off. One thing I do not have right now, I do not have any Loctite, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna go out and shoot it, and I'll see if it backs off or not. If it doesn't, then that's great. But I will go to the store and get some Loctite for it, because that's just what you should do. You should definitely want your optics to stay zeroed and stay mounted. So here's the instructions that they give you, and they also have a YouTube video on YouTube about how to install this. So first thing first, they want you to go ahead, put the side mount on first, right? So go ahead, lay that right there. And so they have 8 holes here, but if you have a Mossberg 500, you know that you only have 4 holes on the top. So I'm gonna line it up with my 4 holes there. Okay. All right, so now we have some screws. Right. So I'm not really sure. Oh, is that what it is? It says align side mount holes with threads, align red bolts, install the 4 Torx bolts provided. Okay, all right, so you align this with the holes that are on your shotgun, and then you want to come, and I know I'm blocking the video here, and then you want to put your Picatinny mount on top of the side mount that you're installing. Let's get that in here. Okay, this is super easy now that I'm doing it. All right, and then they gave me a little hex screwdriver here, and they gave me a star Torx bit driver, but the screws that they gave me are Torx. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those down with the Torx. All right. And I'm not gonna tighten them all the way. I just really want to get them to the point to where I can come behind and retighten them with the Wheeler torque tool. So we want to torque them down with the Wheeler torque tool. And whenever you're working on your firearm, if you're unscrewing something or screwing it, you always want to reach out to the manufacturer, or you have a good idea like Wheeler. They give you this guide if you're just doing a commonly used on scope base mounts. It's 18 to 20 pounds, right? So I'm gonna set this to 18 pounds. You just pull that out and go positive or negative. So it's already set. So I'm gonna go ahead and just torque these down. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna come back to this because this one wasn't tight all the way. There you go. All right, so if you hear those pops, you know that you have a good torque and you should come off of it. All right, so that's pretty much that. I'm gonna go ahead, install this red dot onto this scope mount base, which it's not hard at all. They got these little slotted screws here, and I'm gonna go out tomorrow. I'm gonna go on a little coyote hunt, see how this thing works, see if the mount in the side saddle fly off, or if the red dot fly off, or if the red dot just stopped working altogether. I'll let you know. So you guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you'll get up-to-date videos once I drop them. And again, thank you. This is Gage Reality. I'm out. One thing I want to say is always funny to get these things, how they'll send you when you buy something, you're buying something cheap, and 9 times out of 10, if it's very cheap comparable to other items on the market, you can almost bet, even some of the more premium items, you can bet they're made in China. But when you get something that's the cheapest of all of the comparable products, you can almost bet it's made in China. And it says right here, made in China, but then the company sends you this US flag and it says stay strong. I'm like, yeah, all right, great, thank you. Patriotism at an all-time high. But you're boxing it with a made in China product. So it's not a knock on this company at all. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna test this product, okay, and see how it works. And I will get back to you guys. And man, I need to wipe it down. Get back to you guys and let you know how it works. But it just kind of kills me how they try to, I don't know. I'm not political, and I'm not gonna go there. All right, thanks, y'all.